I just went to the wiki, right? Because I think one of the biggest things lacking in this game is just personal information, right? Community information, obviously, a lot of people have figured pretty much everything you need to know out by now, but yeah, for instance, like the quests, seeing the skill requirements required for the quests would be very, very helpful. But nonetheless, I looked up the wiki, so I finally know what levels we need to sort of get to in order to progress. I think I'm going to try and just get to 20 for all skills, right, in one area, then do the main quest, and then rinse and repeat. And that way we can use the knowledge point system, which is an interesting system. Kind of curious, right? The requirements to activate it, right, and the explanation. Again, another thing that the community sort of more or less had to really science, right? But we are in early days, so who knows? I will probably end up, circling back to this after leagues as well, right? Probably starting a new account by then anyway. But nonetheless, let us continue and see what we can do. So I have been grinding out cooking. I'm at 23 currently, just making bacon sandwiches. We'll probably continue, right, because I'm a little OCD. I want to get to 25, so I will get to 25 before I go do alchemy to 20, right? And then fishing and foraging, kind of dreading getting up, but, we'll see. Anyway, I need to resupply, I believe, yes. Although, I don't know why my inventory is half full. You know what, we'll do it this way then. We'll go 10. Actually, no, that's done with me, because I need to buy bread. This will be enough for another set of bacon sandwiches. Maybe I should just focus on potion making, right? Because then at least I can put the knowledge points that we do accrue through cooking into alchemy. Yeah, we'll think about it. I don't think... Yeah, no, I have hardly any. We'll deposit all. And then I need to go buy some bread. Trade with you. And give me that. Oh, well, no, I'll do these first. 10 and 3. Actually, it was 10 and 2 because I had one bread in my inventory to start with. Fine. Need to check the bounty board because that's something I've not been doing. I don't know if it's worth grabbing just any bounty you see. Just trying to get to 6. Or waiting till you can grab all the bounties of the whatever you're making, right? Because I'm not really going to make pies or jellied eels. So I've just been... Where did I put them up? Yeah, I've just been stockpiling bacon sandwiches. And once I get to, I guess, a full 6, I'll go turn them in. It's probably worth taking and completing them all, right? And just focusing 6 at a time or something like that. Live and learn, right? So, bacon. Need to cook ourselves 20. We can add a little bit. Lance Corporal, Barracks, and Invincible over at the ship. Yeah, no, I do want to do the main quest, right? Because that's how you pick your combat and everything. Boy, there is so much better knowing what's going on in the game. But knowledge, right? Let's talk about knowledge. So it's an interesting mechanic. We get passively once we hit a skill to level 20, but now any skill that we start to generate XP in, right, we're generating a knowledge percentage. And once we get to 100, we can pick silver, XP. Silver seems like such a waste, because XP is just so hard to get in the game, right, or slow to get in the game. So yeah, you can pick between those, or you can unlock passive tasks, which the XP for the passive tasks, obviously it's passive, so that's good, but it does seem like it's pretty utter garbage. I guess something to leave happening while you sleep, but, like, I don't know if it matters in the later levels. Like, grinding to 500. Grinding to 500 just seems awful. Even getting to 25 right now for cooking is very slow. But nonetheless, we can take out some bread and get cooking. We might as well turn in these quests as well, anyway. So 7 and 3. I mean, I'm making 20, I think, in total. It'll be fine. And this does seem like it's good XP. Seems like more than anything, we just want a huge stockpile of XP pots to min-max. Come on, almost 24. I just have to keep an eye on knowledge so that we don't waste the points. Considering, well, is it better? I need to look how much a bacon sandwich sells for. This might not even be that much extra silver over just selling them. Oops, 24. It is nice that the bounties don't disappear though. Alright, so selling a bacon sandwich gets us... Okay, so it is a decent improvement, right? Because this is more than 1 silver per bacon sandwich. Are these not appetizing? Or is the 0 out of 3 the amount we dropped off? Let's go find out. So we can go over to the barracks. And I believe you do want to pot ups when you're turning in the bounties as well. Not the quartermaster. You know, I never learned on this character. Yeah, the spell. Who are you talking to? Lance Corporal Hogan. Yeah, that's such a weird name. Did Hodge or... Okay, do I use the items on you? I'm very confused now. Appetizing bacon sandwich. I stopped on the pot up, actually. There we go, use item on. Then we have to get all the way over to the ship on the other side of town. Probably going to have to end up using another potion on this. But it's not a big deal. It's just like loss of 2 silver every time. That kind of eats into your profit margin. I might be able to make it in time. I think it was up. Invincible. Oh yeah, no, we'll definitely make it in time. Which water front was it? It's the empty dock, so that's incorrect. Go to the captain. Not the captain? You. Good one. And then teleport home. I mean, that was a decent chunk of XP. So it is probably worth just grabbing and stockpiling them and then doing them all at once. As well learn the inventory spell as well. See, they do. The bounties do count towards your knowledge points. I mean, we're racking up the silver. You go then feed into all the other tasks. Sorry, my brain lapses at times. It'll be very interesting to see what quality of life changes occur over the next few months. I think the way to go would be you do passive passive tasks are your reagent crafting, right? Imagine this. We're setting up a whole bunch of bacon to make our bacon sandwiches. You're not getting any XP, we're not generating anything, right? So if this was the type of task you do when you're offline, that would be so good, right? So you basically just AFK, you set up a whole bunch of starting products, right? So for instance, chopping vegetables for the stew, frying bacon, you have a separate bank, you can actually store them for once, right? And then you come back and you're all ready to go to then do the actual XP generating tasks. Whereas currently it's just, you know, a minor XP increase. And depending on what you do, either generating or losing silver. I have bread, why am I going there? So in my spots. That'll be the next inventory when we get a knowledge point, I think. At least combat should be slightly fun to train. Still feels like we're a good 4 or 5 inventories away from hitting 25 though. Why is stuff in the kitchen? We'll do it perfectly one day where we can do all 20 by the time the potion wears out. Be close this time. I think it's certainly one of them. Yeah. I think if you're absolutely perfect, you can do all 20. Just grab the bounties. I want to make this stuff, though. That probably makes worth making the products. You actually get silver from them. And you know what? It's a huge chunk of XP. Alright, we'll finish off the bounties then. 9, 15, 18. So I can have all the inventory slots, which is fine. Pies have to be made first. No, I remember. Well, I don't want the bread. There's 9, which is 27 slots, so we can't make all the pies in one go. We can prep them all, though. It should be fine. Chicken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pastry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then leek was the other ingredient. We also have to make sausage mash and jelly eels. I have to go to the fishmonger. I'll be out. Ooh. No, that's level 14. That always throws me off, right? The fact that it shows level in the menu, which is also kind of weird. But why can we only make... Oh, right, because I'm running out of leek. I was confused for a second. At least we can prep all this before we just go on a cooking rampage. Back up here. So buy 4 more leek. And 3 of each with the potatoes. It's appetizing, so I need the second tier. I assume it's always level appropriate. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I should have 6 slots. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3. And spuds. This is such a hefty amount of silver invested, though, into it. And we have to boil the potatoes, mash the potatoes. All before we generate any experience from it. Where am I running around to? Invincible, Quartermaster, North Wall. I don't think you'd be able to do all 3 of those in 1 XP point. Make the rest of the pies. Jellied eel. 6, so it'll be 3 and 3. So as long as I have 6 inventory slots, which I should, yeah, we can go buy all the ingredients for that as well. Doing bounties is definitely a lot more entertaining, right? Because you have to think about the different processes and memorize the different recipes. It was 6. No, so I need 12 slots for this. Gelatin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm only buying 2 gelatin because I don't want to have to run back to the fishmonger twice. I even buy the correct eels? Rocky gelled eels, so rocky eels. Grey rocky. For those. I think it's boiled in icebox. I don't think you get experience. Oh, I'm crazy. Is it not gelatin? Oh, it is. Oil the eel. I guess it tried to make the next tier? What did I buy? I bought stock, didn't I? Right. Ugh, I think I can sell it back. I need this. Skeleton, yeah. Alright, now we're fine. This will free up inventory slots though, so I can't grab the whole inventory. Just a little slow. Should have bought 6 gelatin and put them in the bank. That would have saved a little bit of time. We're not dropping below 100 silver, so that's good. Oil. I think the pies give the most experience, so I want to start at the oven. Go oven, frying pan, icebox. But I doubt we'll be able to do all of the items before the potion runs out. Okay, so walk here. There we go, XP pots. Put the pies. I've got the count right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 6, 3. This should get us 25 as well. Means then we just buy a whole bunch of mats. I'm curious if you can actually make money off of buying the reagents or X potion selling them. I think you can with health potions. Okay. What have I screwed up? I don't think I screwed up anything. Oh. That's not a frying pan, that's a saucepan. There we go. But interestingly, you can still make something with sausages. Because the item was there. This wasn't whatever this recipe is. Oh, it looks like we'll be able to craft them all. But I don't have enough sausages. No. The similar icons are throwing me off. We have 3 more of those to make. We didn't run out. Okay. So, easiest one is the quartermaster. So we should do them last. That way I can conserve the potion by teleporting. We'll go to, I guess, the north wall. Problem is the combat. Yeah, and I'm very curious how they decide to name things. Because nothing is in the correct. Well, I suppose in this sense it's the north side of the west wall, east wall. Like the east beach is on the south, also the east side of the south beach. I have to get out of here. It's probably going to end up taking 2 XP pots. Who do I have to give it to? Just to guard, so just to you. But no. You? I'm at the north walls, so this is definitely correct. So much combat. We will get to, eventually. I just want to figure out who's hungry. You. Alright. Drink. What am I giving you? Sausage and mash. Alright, that's 1 down. You know what? It's probably quicker to teleport home from here, go to the quartermaster, and then run to the ship. Because if I get stuck in combat, I'm definitely losing the potion. This at least gives us a slight chance to be able to do it all in one go. Over to the quartermaster, who wants bellied eels. Let's right click, use item, bellied eels. And we have to run all the way to the Invincible. I should be able to. Can you click that far? You can't. That's interesting. You can click how far along? 2 extra map pieces, it looks like. There'll be a set number of squares, if I had to guess. We should be able to make it in time. Not running out of our potion. Or overflow with XP. This is definitely worth more than 1%. Oh well. With any luck, this will be enough to get us to level 25. And it's to you again, and Robin. And pies. Alright. So, XP, cooking, that's all we can put in for now. And teleport home once again. A couple more inventories of bacon sandwiches and we'll hit 25. It's kind of arbitrary, right? Just get to level 20 now. Actually, I think 61 was what you need for one of the quests. And that, I don't know, just seems so god-awful. Maybe with the experience from bounties. Cooking kind of seems like the thing you just want to return to every hour or so. Do the bounties. That's probably the best way to level it up. It would definitely work out to the most experience per hour. Over the long run. How far away? Because we can actually work out how many inventories we need. So we're roughly 3k away, so it's 2k in inventory. So 2 inventories will be enough. Buy another set of bacon. I have to buy 2 inventories of bread. So here's the curiosity, right? Because I've seen talk with the XP pots. Now, the way they work is obviously you always want them to min-max. Right? 5% and 10% for the upper echelon is, you know, a decent improvement. But how valid are they if everyone's doing it, right? If it's just the norm to always have it encrafted, should it just be something that is passive, right? Like a passive unlock, just 5% increase across the board. I saw people saying, you know, it shouldn't take up an inventory slot. But if you start adding in these quality of life changes, then what's the point of having the potion? Why not just give a flat increase, the XP equivalent to the potion, since it's just the norm that everyone is doing and making use of. I think the fact that they take up an inventory slot and you have to manage whatever your task you're doing, right? So for cooking, doing it this way rather than having 2 sets of inventory, or the vegetable stew having 1 less slot, right? Not that I don't even think you can make a full inventory of vegetable stew with 1 potion. You might be able to, because you don't have to do the menuing that I do with the sandwiches. I'm sure not everyone is min-maxing with XP pots, because some people don't really care. It's definitely the type of thing. You just get slight tweaks and you might as well just remove it, give the static buff. So the premise being that you should power level alchemy till 480 or something to get the max XP pot before you do anything else is kind of a funny thought. I should look if there's any passives that generate money, and how long you can leave it for. That would be a nice thing to set up, is just set X task on passive. Maybe check it every day while we play leagues. Granted though, I almost want to just start again. I'm going to pick up Ranchers after... When is it? Is it till January? 3 months of leagues? Roughly? No, it would be 2 months-ish. Would it even be 2, or would it be 1.5? It feels like it's going to be long, but then it's actually quite short. Alright. Won't be this inventory, but the next one should definitely get us to 25. And then it's just veggie stews all the way to 100 something. We should also check the bounty board. No, I think it does actually visually update when it'll be available again, which is definitely nice. Though again, just having more hover over information would be nice. Even if it's toggleable. I should check if those menus are resizable. So I'd like the X to be a bit bigger. I doubt it. Oh, I can't drag or click anything. I mean, it's nice that you can just click out of the menu. But weirdly, I'd also like the blue arrow on that side instead. And just be, you click off the screen for X. Ooh. What I was doing. To be proactive with my bread. Definitely not getting the last 2. Maybe 1. No, I doubt it. Yeah. Oh well. And 5 XP is actually quite a loss. Did I buy too much? No, it's just accrued over time. I suppose I should buy the materials. Actually, no, it'd be good to have 1 inventory left in the bank if I ever have to rebuild silver. But I should actually go buy a few more. Just stockpile them. I think it was 17, so a full inventory of 23 would be the perfect amount to top up the bank. I have 2 sets of bacon sandwiches. I need to remake them for silver. Then I'm probably just going to go dump the lot into alchemy next. I think the passive here, grind slugs at 20. Generates gold. You can passively make the XP pots? That's interesting. That's actually kind of nice, right? Stockpile them, come back later. Okay, I think I've read my right. Yes. Right, 25. Here we go. Then we'll go do something else for a bit. Or I lock down a veggie stew grind. Any day now. I think the next few will be enough XP. There we go. Veggie stews unlocked. Also think the first craft bonus should probably be a lot larger. There's a real incentive to go out and make X new item and get all the ingredients. Because in all honesty, I could care less filling out the card collection. I wonder if it is a set bonus, or if it's actually equivalent to whatever level you are. It's not actually worth maintaining all the card bonuses to your later level, and then you just pop them all. Damage out of reach. Alright. Here's your last supply for a little while. Not bad, got to 150 silver from grinding out cooking. We're one bread short. Fine. Go buy max bacon, then almost max bread. Probably just drop the potion so I can buy it for 24. I think from reading the wiki, it was bacon sandwiches are silver/experience. I keep wanting to call it gold. And egg omelets are the best silver per hour. And then veggie stews are the best experience per hour. We do want to swap to veggie stews because, well, we need a ton more experience. The item time is also 10 minutes, so we can make use of dropping a lot better. It's probably what we want to do when it comes to veggie stews. Also buying bread. I'll basically want to dump all the silver, fill up the bank, and drop the potions, craft them. Although I'm still kind of lazy, so I'll probably just do 23 in inventory. I still don't know if you can do all 24 actions by the time your potion runs out. In which case, the mentality might be switching to just doing as many actions. No, because again, you can't stockpile. You can't stockpile the prepared ingredients, right, for the veggie stew. So it still seems like just egg omelets should technically be the best, because you can make use of the bonus XP the most. It's only one action per egg. Yeah, cool. Sorry, I meant to be buying from you. Well, I definitely need more experience pots. I don't think they sell for much. You know what? We'll do... What's sort of the... Oh, God. Hey, this is again where I hate the recipe books being in the profession area instead of just being able to click on whatever's in this menu and see what I need. Anyway, the best potion we can make is a fear potion at the moment, which requires globe plant and dandelion. So now I also have to remember this when I'm over at the reagent cellar. Big yellow, small yellow. That'll do. Big yellow, small yellow. So technically speaking, I want to buy ingredients for all potions. Then I could work out which is good value. Okay, 375. And for... Well... Why? Why do we get numbers? 787, was it? 787? We'll go with 787. See how much it sells for. $7.15, so it's a loss. Boost level. What level? Is that the chef's hat? No, chef is a pot. That's just in general boost level. Doesn't just boost everything by 1 point? Boost wealth. Given the XP pots, I'm going to assume that's stuff I'm selling. You know, I can't look at info in here. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to look up a whole bunch of items later on. Because obviously, having a potion that increases how much you can sell stuff for is probably worthwhile, I think. Alright, fear potions were a bust. You kind of want strength potions, though. When we start grinding. Problem is, what is our weapon? Our weapon is the muscle sign. I don't think it has an elemental type. And there's no just normal straight strength? No. It's always, yeah, it's set. Go back and see what the healing potions are. Just give me brown kelp. Why don't you sell brown kelp? Brown kelp costs how much? 500. Because it's singular, maybe? I think this works out to worth selling. No. 500 copper becomes... So far to walk, though. $4.50. No, so it's still a downgrade. I'm pretty sure no matter what I attempt to make with alchemy, I'm going to be losing silver. In which case, I'm better off just making the XP pots. Well, I am also meant to get foraging up, so maybe I'm meant to harvest. What is our foraging? Foraging is for... We can go pick periwinkle. I think was down here. I guess I just want to stockpile the ingredients myself. Six nodes, beautiful. And we do want to get all things to 20 anyway. So we get a full inventory, then we run and bank it. Pretty fun. Means I probably should bank... Well, no, I should be using the XP pots, because this is still XP. The perfect timing? Not quite. Is there another node somewhere simple that I can just add into this? I mean, otherwise it's not horrible. Oh, nothing to harvest. Oh. Oh well. I don't see many people doing this. I don't think this is the correct thing to do. There must be better things to harvest with closer nodes. Only getting foraging levels quick though. It seems like every 2 rounds I have to repot. Which means we are profiting. We're turning 2 potions into 6. No, we're turning 2 potions into 12. No. Completely wrong. Turning 1 potion into 12. Yeah, there we go. And this one you can definitely pot up just once you run out of stuff to harvest. Or once the buff runs out. It can be a bit more kind of optimal in that sense. Although in saying that, don't really want to repot. I only have 6 inventory slots left. 5 inventory slots left, actually. They're winning me over. Maybe the potions shouldn't be in the inventory. Throwing up my collecting. Oh, not the bench. Keeping the pots up definitely matter later on. Right now it's an extra 4 experience, which still helps. But I wouldn't call it necessary. Alright, so then we go drop them all off, but we can't. We can only click 2 sections ahead. That's something I'll have to remember. And also right-click deposits, run back, harvest more. I'll have to go buy tools. Which tools seem like a huge money sink. And you can end up harvesting potatoes, that's good. But I don't think you'd ever want to be optimal in that sense. Again, because banking is the whole issue, right? For me to go harvest potatoes wherever potatoes are harvestable, and then run all the way to the kitchen. We'll have to see once we get carpentry what exactly that fixes. But as it stands, there's zero incentive to connect the majority of skills. Like, even going and getting shells is gonna piss me off. I can already tell. Hey, Cypher. Excited for leagues? Because I take it. Well, it kind of looks like a... Is that RuneScape? Your profile pic? Stout potion. You can harvest 2 2/3 of the inventory with one potion with one potion use. Oh, well, thanks. I'm slowly working on an update. Well, more of a remake. Oh, I need to talk to you. How to perfectly use, can you show me? In what sense? You mean in game, I take it? Or do you mean installing? So I will say it's not at the current version of Minecraft. And then you also have to be a little bit more beyond which pack. I mean the big one, Rune Chance, because that does have armor stuff in it as well. Or specifically the trim effects. I keep remembering deposits. We could set the left click action, that'd also be really nice. Alright, so now we have to go buy a trowel. And then go to the beach and get ourselves a ton of shells. I also think the map should just be fully discovered. It doesn't add anything to the game, not knowing where stuff is and having to figure it out. Alright, buy one. Buy hundreds of everything. I'm sure I'll need them eventually. Should still have a decent amount of potion vials. Yeah, 106. Alright, with half our silver gone, we can now go ahead and harvest some stuff. That's symbol, do they upgrade? There's also a butterfly net, so I assume that's what the jars are for then. How many shell nodes there are? I have 11 potions. Alright, so starting at the first one. Three in each area. Seems like standard is about 6 nodes in close proximity to one another. Oh, I walked past one. It's like a fishing net. You're gonna have to clarify exactly what you want. What do you mean? You mean what effects each item gives? Yeah, so it's 6 nodes. I think getting foraging 20 won't be so bad. because of the walking, they definitely respawn. The easiest way for you to figure out what each of them does is go look through the files. Frankly, it's been a little while, so I don't have any clue when I made them. For PvE, the Vex plate from memory that interferes with Totems of Undying. They're all meant to have their strengths and weaknesses. Let's see if I can find it. I'm not too sure when the update will be. I'm pretty much only working on it in spare time. And if there's not something else I want to do. Minecraft is still undergoing a lot of changes. So making data packs is kind of a little annoying at the moment. Because Mojang keeps changing and updating stuff. But I'd like to have it done soonish. Alright, one more inventory shells, and then we can craft potions. Well, that's really nice of you to say. I do think people quite enjoy it. Gotta remember I can right click and set up actions. You do that with the map, you can't do that with the map. Pretty sure it's this tile, right? And down here somewhere. Oh, right on top of it. No worries, Cypher. Thanks for dropping by. Enjoy your war. Yeah, so these are definitely slower to harvest than the periwinkles. So maybe I should just focus on something with nodes in close proximity. Now surviving lots. And go buy a pond nest, god. The trowel was 50 silver. It's gonna be 100-ish. I'm curious that it's in the middle slot. And technically I can sell the XP pots of making. I don't think I will. I think I need to do combat if I can get some extra silver. Suppose I could be harvesting the kelp at the same time. That would probably be the better way to do it. If I wanted to just level forager. Wish they had sort of like a depleted icon. Like, for instance, the kelp rocks do. Even if it's just like a dig spot. But I'm sure with enough collecting, I'll have the muscle memory to remember the tiles. Oh, we have backpack space. On net, I assume that's from these little ponds here. Brown. Interesting. Monument piece. Surprisingly intact piece of monument. Guess what that's for. Alright. At least we can go make the potions now. See how far along that gets us in alchemy. I think hitting 20 in all the skills won't be too hard. Even if you can't click on a super far away tile, or you should still went as far as you possibly could as well. Let me take out 11, 11. Drink our potion. Grind our plants. I don't know if boosting this XP is super worth it. I suppose boosting all XP is worth it. Question is whether or not I should build a whole inventory and then go to make the other potions. Just do it batch by batch. Probably just do it batch by batch. And then just repot once it runs out. Because we have a decent surplus now. I find it kind of weird that you mix the potion by hand. They couldn't include a ladle. Oh, it's got a cap for it. Interrupt the next one, definitely. When's the 6% potion? 5%, 5%. I suppose getting to 26 for the wealth potions. Probably what you want. You know what? Why don't I just look up what stuff is? Wealth potion. Brighter Shores. Not a guide, I just want the wiki. It only improves monster gold drop. So technically you do want to kind of get to it before we go farm monsters. So let's get a skill to 20. Then it's... Well, actually no, it's get XP pots, get a skill to 20, get knowledge points, get probably alchemy to then 26. And then go farm, guard, combat. Or you just buy them, I suppose. Depends how much you actually make from fighting monsters. Check how much these sell for as well. I would definitely say once you get alchemy to 20, probably wanting to put knowledge points in it, considering it then contributes to everything else. Feels like a waste because this is less XP, but I'm pretty sure this takes half the time it does to make the actual potions. I wonder if you can sell the mixes. See, this is where trading will definitely really help the game. Even like cooking. If you can trade the prepped items, I think a lot of people would want that. And it'd be a decent money maker, right? Because obviously you're getting no experience, so they'd have a premium to them. I have a data pack playlist. At least I should. Well, I can definitely tell levels are starting to slow down. Once you hit about 12, then the XP sort of just tanks off. Or it might be because we're not really crafting. And I assume the ingredients for the next region's XP pods will probably be in the next region. No, does that make sense, right? Because you use foraging here. You don't have the same skills. That's about to run out. Alright, 6 to go for alchemy. And I'd much prefer just to buy the mats. So slow. Ugh. That's alright. Just watching, enjoying, and playing the content is good enough for me. You don't have to worry about donating. Go over Discord. It should be in the description of any of the videos. Yeah, it should be in the description of this. If you just scroll down. Alright. let's see what the next XP pot is. Hailberries and tad apples. That sounds like it does not come from foraging. No, definitely not. Alright, so it must be from the next area. Give me wall plants. This seems like the best thing to make is to continue making XP pots, since I'll need them. I guess we just continue to level forager. I should go to see how much the fishing net is. So it's probably better just to sell the reagents. In fact, since you can do this kind of easily, get full inventory of this, run up, sell it to the guy up here. Or even just buy the shells. Half the cost of the XP pots? Not a bad idea. Need to do fishing. Suppose I could also be putting the points into silver. Seems like such a waste. Never put the points in silver. Even though we don't have any other skills unlocked to put knowledge points into. Should find something that I can harvest a lot easier. It must be the beach. No, because banking the beach stuff definitely doesn't work out. Teleporting back each time you get full inventory. So just be drop it. I think there's other stuff we can harvest around. Grab wall plants. We don't know the location of any of this stuff yet. If I were to sell this stuff to you, it is not worth a lot. Oh, although you do sell the apples. Okay, I understand. So this is where you can get the items, I think. Yeah, must be. Here's the wall plants. You do give less experience, which makes sense, right? Because the periwinkle is high level. Let's see how much a net is. Yeah, 54 silver. In order to get the net. And get weed, pondweed. Well, there goes my silver. No worries, Cypher. Alright, well, I guess we're going back to the beach, since that's where the pond is. Just click on everything so we can discover it. Oh, we're here as well. And we know where to come back to. Lurk behind the bush. It's interesting. Why get out of it? There we go. Ah, this is passive. Also not what I'm thinking it is. So then where is the pondweed? Go to the next area. Click through everything. Oh, there's still something unsealed here. Bass. Jellyfish. Starfish. And one other thing. Just kelp. The pond net is definitely somewhere else. Nothing left in that area? Nope. This one... Yeah, so I'm just going to run around, discover everything. At least when we unlock stuff, we know where to go. Oh, it's aggressive. I feel like things aren't aggressive if you're nowhere near their level. That's the end of the map. Again, I don't quite understand the rationale behind this, not just having everything uncovered. At least they tell you the levels and everything that you need. This must be a foraging activity. Picking up the monument pieces. Missed one clickable there, though. Oh, here's the potatoes. They give a decent amount of experience. I can do the bell plants as well, can't I? There's actually quite a number of things in this area. If I missed any discoverables, nope. Bell plants. It's also weird that you have to rediscover things you've already discovered. Just so you can understand what's in the area, I guess. Are we 14 or 13? We're 13. The ghouls are aggressive because they're red. Probably shouldn't. Yeah. Hopefully we can cast it. Maybe I should stop looking through these areas. and this is to another location. I guess that's actually good to know. How big can we make this? Half blind when it comes to reading the map. The Magro. Raider gets us ants, hogberries, and monument pieces. Question is, what is the last thing to discover? It's down there. Potatoes. Is there a nice harvesting stuff in this area? Not really. I think the monument pieces are what you want to do though. Berry was this? Nothing. Okay, so I guess you start at the Battle Planets, drink your potion, and then run around harvesting everything. That's definitely a decent amount of experience. Question is, how much is everything worth selling? Also, one over there. I don't know if that's worth running to. Or better off just going to the next area. Good thing, none of these are aggressive. 16 for water lilies. We could definitely add into the mix. Whether or not you want to sell stuff or just power level. Pretty sure I just want to power level. Once we're 16, we can definitely just run around and collect everything. Up here, we have whatever you are, nettles, and more water lilies. No, pondweed. Here's the pondweed. What's pondweed worth? There is quite a lot of nodes, actually, so probably. A little bit slow. Oh, the XP seems worse. So unless, for whatever potion, it's really good. I think potatoes and the bell plants are better. We're getting 100 XP a pop from them. Might be good money. And stuff doesn't respawn in time. I think I'd rather just stay here and then go all the way up. That might be a potion usage. We'll just fill our inventory, teleport away, and spell stuff, I suppose. Yeah, the XP jumps between foraging activities seems to be a lot greater than some of the other skills. How much XP does potatoes give? And that's also weird, because potatoes still give more XP than the pondweed. And the animation's quicker. Quartermaster's only equipment, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. So potatoes to the ingredient cellar, and then stuff to the reagent cellar, and we walk all the way back. Go to Kevin Bacon. Also figure out where to train guard. Not a lot of silver. Just cooking is by far the best silver maker. At least that I've seen so far. Unless we're going to get a whole ton of silver for this. No. Hardly any. I think I would much rather just stay there, drop items. Also, something here to discover, so we might as well find that. Assume it's a fishing spot. Oh yeah, green. Should also do a little bit of fishing. Means we need to be at least level 2 before we can move fishing spots. We don't have a fishing spear. Another item to go by. Okay, so I assume that's the last house ball for us. There's 3 bell plants overall? Yeah. Ooh, I guess it didn't harvest in time. That's not when the sound plays. No. The sounds are just on a... probably an internal clock. They're desynced with what you're actually doing. God. Yeah. Alright, watch the circle, don't listen to the sound. I wish you could just see the icons. I could set up where to walk to. It seems like getting foraging to 20 won't be that hard. Only it was a big loop. But you know what, we hit 14, I can go do monument pieces. See what that's all about. We'll finish harvesting here. Oh, berries. What's down here? Potato. Well, actually, this could be a decent circle, right? If the stuff in here is respawned by the time we get to this last potato. But we'll stick to monument pieces. So what does this do? At least there's a bank for them nearby. 100 XP, that's not bad. You on the monument pieces, annoying though. These still just give more experience, though. Is there extra monument pieces? There is. But the ghouls are aggressive, so we don't actually want to go there. So maybe it's just harvest all the normal stuff, harvest the monument pieces, bank the monument pieces, drop everything else. I don't think it's worth selling. Yeah, remember, you can right-click. We don't know what they're for, so I might as well gather them anyway. And then you go in the reverse loop. So I don't suppose there's a quick way to drop items. I click, then drop. There's a decent amount of downtime walking. Yeah. Stop moving when you drop something. That annoying. But this should definitely get us 20. The problem is we haven't really gained anything from it. We're not selling anything. The teleporting back just seems like another waste. I should just wait till the potion runs out, then mass drop. We'll finish the run. The idea would be we get to the last node, we drop everything, and then the nodes respawn and we go backwards. I don't suppose we hit 16 yet, did we? No, 15. Let's throw the water lilies into the mix. Was there a node in here? I think I'm crazy. Yeah, there's a node in here. There's a weird rock that probably is quest related. We start this plant, drop everything. I don't know how long things take to respawn though. It might be worth just running back to the starting place, the monuments, dropping stuff on the way, and going like that over and over again. So, hate that the map follows you, but also doesn't stay centered. Alright, so the bell plant's back, so we drink, we harvest, walk to the next node, harvest, harvest. Very curious why these give so much experience compared to everything else. Over here, we harvest. I mean, even the potatoes give good experience. And the first node was down here or something. Yeah, because I can't grab hot berries. Potato. This guy's doing exactly what we're doing. You never know the level difference, right? Because the nodes just upgrade. What's here? Hot berries. Run in here. You harvest the monument pieces, which I don't know if they're worth, right? Because they're a drop off in experience. But maybe for the future, for whatever they're used for. And perfect timing, it seems. Almost. We come back here, drop them off, and we drop all the items. You know what? Why am I doing it this way? Where's controls? Is there a quick drop? Escape combat, walk, do, open. No, doesn't look like there's a quick drop. I guess it's just 2 clicks. And this time the nodes have respawned. Then we start at the monument pieces, I guess. Oh, wrong node. Oh, no, actually, no, this one hasn't respawned. Hopefully this gets us to 16. I'd like to see what water lilies do. How much experience they give. Question is, where was that potato? Oh, it was this top one. Bottom one is huckleberries. Eventually be added in. Maybe going down this side is not worth it, right? 2 extra nodes. It's quite a lot of distance to add. Completely missed a bell plant. This room is a really good room. A ton of stuff in here. It even might just be harvest, pick a fight. We'd also see that being kind of optimal. And probably cutting out that node as well. Too far away. There's 16, so we can do water lilies. If they're decent experience. Yeah, can you get out of my face? Depends whether or not you have to jump to the water. If you have to jump into the water, then they're definitely too slow. Any terrain movement is so awful. But no. 140 XP. Alright, I can get behind that. Question is, how much do they sell for? Yeah, so if I cut out a few, we can definitely do this a lot more optimal. I still want the monument pieces, because I don't know what they're for, so that innately makes me want to use them. Use it for monuments or sell. And you? Strength potions, and then just sell. Not a huge increase either, but it is a decent increase to XP rank. Anyway, I gotta go bank. Well, I suppose I don't have to. We should have enough space with the monument pieces. I wanna... If I just walk here? I guess I can't. Interesting. Problem is, for me to go back to alchemy, we're low on funds. Close to knowledge point too, though. Think, calm down my face. It's kind of weird that the whole gameplay loop is fine. What to optimally do within a 3-minute time span. And go to this one, skip that one. Lots of potatoes. And I'm going to skip the other side. Still grab up this potato, though, since it's close. And then go straight to the monument pieces. Although, it does seem like we have a decent chunk of extra time still. Yeah. I still want to add in the other potatoes. And then it might be effective to go back to the beach once we can do starfish. This feels bad not generating money while we're doing this. The deposit, drop, and then the monuments to respawn. I take it. I think it's that tile. I will say the nice thing about the knowledge points is it's 4 to a level, right? So getting to, say, 200 in a skill is more like getting to 150. And then also, as you level X skill, you can level up your other skills. It's also nice. An interesting system. So the requirement to auto-use your point as soon as you have it is... nothing to hate. I'm pretty sure no one would mind if you could stockpile points. I think I skipped the one way off in the corner. Why does it seem like it's slower going this way? Because last time we got to the monument with plenty of time to spare. Is it really just adding in those 2 potatoes? Oh, not the monument pieces. We get to 18, then we'll go to the beach. See what the starfish are all about. Because I might stockpile shells. Just pick up everything along the way, but drop everything but the shells. That way we maintain items to level up alchemy. Still make the XP pots that we want. Should set up a timer. You can track when nodes respawn, because I assume they all have the same respawn time. Feels like it's about 60 seconds. Might be wrong. I feel like people are trying to chat, and I have not once gone through the settings. You know, with combat, it would be harvest everything, fight a monster. Harvest everything, fight a monster. That'd be a lot better. We'll go back to collecting this potato. So, potato is spell plant. It's even more worth. Might also just be the order I'm collecting stuff in. The tiles are a bit more optimal. It does feel like we have so much time left to run down here and harvest the back end. Alright, so we can get starfish, so we'll go to the beach after this loop. We have exactly enough inventory slots too. I'm starting with 4. Yeah, no, now we're definitely going to run out of time. So it is those 2 potatoes. The nuisance makers. And also doing this. Walking down. Why is that? Oh, the ant was on top of it. That's why I couldn't see it. Well, so far, foraging has definitely been the quickest skill to level. It's because we get more XP with less steps involved, right, than doing alchemy or cooking. Alright, to the beach. We want starfish. There's starfish up there, starfish, starfish. Alright, so it's these 2 beaches. Start at the bottom one and work our way up. We'll still probably go for the shells as well. I mean, starfish might end up selling. Question is, how many nodes? Without a potion, 141, so that is a huge jump in experience, actually. So we definitely want to do starfish. Question is, what do we want to throw into the mix? With shells. And then do brown capital on the way back. Problem is, there is nothing in this section, right, for us to split up the actions. The starfish should definitely respawn by now. And the problem is dropping is really not that quick. Are you even getting decent XP with the kelp? I should just be able to do the starfish shells. God. But it's a straight line, so no, it's not that great. I think it just starts... Oh, where's the center? Start down the bottom. Use a pot and just harvest everything along the way. How much do you sell for? 380, so still not a lot. Question is whether or not we have the slots to do it. Either way, this should get me to 20 in no time. That is not what I wanted to drop. How much XP are we getting now? 148. Makes sense, right? Would be what? Extra 2 points? No, extra 7 points. I can see myself power leveling foraging. Prompts though. Why is it not top? Right? Just this little section of the screen so you can still see and move and click and do stuff. I've got to grab the kelp along the way. Just one node, it's fine. Should have also bought the fishing pike harpoon. I can do flounder. Wow. So we're definitely running out of spaces quickly. Not quite out of potion. And I could run to the forest next to the potatoes. Wait, yeah. Starfish, potatoes. Yeah. You know what? And that's better than taking the monuments. It connects to the potato on this side. Well, actually, the starfish up here is a little high. Drop. I'm running out of slots anyway. It's level 20. I should probably just teleport back and bank. Or just say, screw it. Drop everything. We did just throw away a ton of resources for cooking and alchemy. How many shells are we at? Almost a full inventory. Probably a nicer goal would be to get skills to their passive. But I assume the rock ball is just a money maker. Low XP that doesn't cost anything to do. Oh, I missed the shell here. I wish you could click in between the screens. I'm fine with them being blacked out. Alright, there's a full inventory. Be nice once we don't have to just stick everything in cooking. Oh, I guess this is actually smaller. Oh, there we are. Bigger. I don't remember spells being... Was it this size? Oh, but I like it like that, actually. I don't want the spell book to be long. No, it's so far away to click. Too tiny. Need to find the good balance. There we go. Alright, home teleports, bank the shells. We'll grab periwinkles to end off. And hopefully that gets us 20 foraging. And we'll have 60 potions to end with. That's kind of nice. Oh, this is a drop in XP. Should still get us to 20, though. I doubt it's worth running up and grabbing the wallflowers. But I'm going to do it anyway. The 3 nodes while the periwinkle resets. There we go, level 20. Now we can start dumping the knowledge points into the foraging as well. And we can get Louse passively. So I'm curious if that generates a silver or costs a silver to do. We do have time in between running up the wall plants to actually drop stuff now. Drop, click, click. Yeah, that's definitely much needed. Oh, you know what? Ran out of potion anyway. I'm just going to harvest the periwinkle then. Since we hit 20. We do also have to buy the louse though. Right, yeah. We see where to harvest it? Not really. Let's spend more time running around discovering. Game definitely needs stuff to look at and do and plan in the meanwhile. Because basically my go-to now would be go set up alchemy and then hop onto the wiki rather than if I had the recipe books here and I could see and plan, then I'd just stay in-game looking at content, right, while I work on the potions. But since you can't, I'm just going to set up to make potions and I'm going to Google stuff on the wiki and figure out what to do next instead. While community focus is good, keeping people engaged with the game is better. Alright, but there's our inventory. Alright, I can't click that far. Our total level so far is 62. I want to get all the stats to 20 at least before we do the area quest. I remember right click. Oops, not 12, 11. Yeah, so this is where I just hop on over to the wiki. We unlock the louse. Great louse. Passive activity, warning per hour, and a grey louse. So it is generating, which is good. Alright, so definitely want to unlock that. The passive activities do freak me in their design. Oh, we have one more. Okay. Alright, let's read about passive activities. So, you can do 24 hours. Passive activities give less experience and less materials or coins, it's fine, don't care. Capped at 24 hours of continuous offline time. So literally, during leagues, all we're going to do is log in once and let the activity go. And we'll see how far the passive activities gets us while we play old school. So, fighting people. Interesting. The guard scout is just fighting one thing. Same with mind fighter. Yeah. So, probably the go will be something that makes money. With the idea being... Sorry. 4 is 10 and 10. With the idea being that we just stockpile silver while we're AFK and can come back. The question is, what passive activity gets us the most? Jack is minus, so that's no good. What has Foreigner listed as the most coins per hour? Though not everything in the wiki has been filled out. Right, we're just grinding slugs. I'm curious, the passive ones that require materials. I assume then, since you can run it for 24 hours, it'll take from your reagent banks. That also might be worth it. Getting a whole bunch of crafting done. Well, most likely I'll be swapping between passive activities. You need the grey louses anyway for potions of wealth. Yeah, so I definitely, before we end off today, want to unlock grey louses. And also figure out where they are. Rotted wood is louses, right? The reason I know that is because I have some in the bottom of my lizard's tank, eating all the bark for him. They're detritivores, I'm pretty sure. You probably don't gain knowledge points either while doing passive activities. That would make most sense. God, potion making is slow. Can't wait till this is 20, I can just put all the knowledge points into it. Never have to touch it. Though you will want potions for everything anyway. I'll let that one craft. Alright, 9 and 9. Oh, get a mine way out. Okay, so the question is, do we go fish or do we go fights? I feel like fighting because at least we're going to get silver, continue leveling up potions. If we're going to fight for silver, I kind of want to buy a potion of wealth. Granted, they most likely don't last very long. We have a nice stockpile of our XP potions. Another system that would be nice, if there's a way to upgrade potions. Because, well, at least for the health potions, right? You have to remake from 10% to 20%. Basically just selling off and then buying the materials. Don't worry about the whatever we have left. 60 seconds. Let's see, potions of wealth. Strength, wealth. 15 silver. Now that's a curiosity, right? Because it's offering them. And I would assume the XP pots are just unsustainable. Also, square is passive experience. Circle is active experience. Also the go there. Do I buy one, try to use it, and then get screwed? Yeah, why not? Oh, you can. Okay. Well, we'll keep them, and I guess we're going to go smack birds around. Well, I'm not sure if birds actually drop money. Although surely everything drops money. Alright. Let's see how good our investment is. It's probably going to be like 2 minutes. Bring that. Bring that. Stack that. How long do you last? Oh, you last a full hour. Okay, that is a lot better. I guess we're doing combat for an hour. Surely you can easily make back how much it costs then. Although watch as birds don't drop silver. Or copper. Couldn't quite see if we got any. I don't think we did. That's 6. We'll see. I'm guessing humanoid enemies drop. But we did get an item. Did I not pick it up? Did not. Just clicked on export. Okay, they are dropping. Good. Can't equip in combat either. Gun to 0. Death grows at 2. At 4 we can swap to thieves. And at 6 we can swap to goblins. Assuming we just always want to fight something level appropriate. Now we don't have any specific element type either, so I don't have to worry about making strength potions. Well, I suppose that'd be nice. That was done. Can I use XP potions in combat? No. That's also a little annoying. Don't even bother walking under people. Is it worth fighting level appropriate? I guess we'll find out. I forgot to use the XP pot again. Whatever. Main thing is getting silver. Do we have to, in an hour, we have to make more than 15 silver for it to be worth buying. Otherwise, just focus on crafting it, I guess. Also need to look at my other sword. I think it's worth. Again, can use it. This one should last to then go to goblins. Can you see your hand stats anyway? It's not. This feels like punching is better than your initial sword. Because the attacks are slightly quicker. We didn't drop anything, we're at 6 now. There, we will go to goblins. There. Get a sword. Slightly. We did get the armor pack. We'll see if we can punch the goblin to death. Attacks with fire, vulnerable to Tempest. We vulnerable to fire? I guess let's swap for the sword. Well, it seems like combat will level up nice and quick. And remember, we started at 6 silver. So we have to get back to 21. Gonna be close. I wonder if potion effects go away. Wow. That was unfortunate. They don't. Alright. I can live with that then. Maybe it's worth just training on birds. I can also sell you my sword. Is that buy? No, that's sell. 1. Beautiful. Alright, well, back we run. You definitely want to pick up the gloves we got, at the very least. Bet you I wouldn't have lost if I was just punching the goblin to death. Okay. Tell me about armor. Yeah, leave me alone. You gotta remember to discover stuff along the way. Oh, it's just more crows. I'm gonna punch him. I believe in punching. I'm believing less in punching. Am I? Neck and neck. No, now he's dead. Now come back. Yeah, no, I believe in punching. My gloves despawn? I think they do. Pick them up when I had the chance. Don't lose again. Come on. That was too close. Alright. Goblins are fun, but I'm gonna just punch birds. Or not, apparently. So everything scales as you scale. So it doesn't really feel like you ever really gain strength. Unless you're constantly getting really good equipment drops. Need a good weapon draw. Suppose it doesn't mean to fight everything as well. So when we hit 10, the crows level up. I wonder how much knowledge we get per as well. I'm gonna say I'm not making effective use of the wealth potion. I should have saved it till we were high level. The main thing was I just want to see if we could use it before we hit 26. Ooh. Give the gloves. So 3% per fight. Always feels like foraging might be the quickest way. Get knowledge points. And power level another skill along the way. I want to sort of figure out, when do goblins level up? The goblins level up at 16, so when we hit 10, then we go to the next, then we go back to goblins. That way they're just looters instead of hooligans. Oh. Can we get the card if we out-level? That's a curiosity. Because then I need to go back and fight the guard at the sparring guards if I want to get all the collectibles. It's actually an interesting thought. I might leave the guards and see if they let us get the 2 cards. Alright, knowledge points. I'm still gonna put in cooking. Foraging seems easy enough to level up. The main reason we started all this was to level alchemy. Then I could put all the knowledge points into alchemy while we level everything else. We were kind of close to... Get sidetracked, we're at 15. Feels like we'll break even with the wealth potion. But I'm glad to know it lasts. One more level, then we swap to goblins. Seems like I picked the slower professions to grind out first. Compared to cooking and alchemy, foraging and guard, it's significantly quicker. And it does feel decent getting good drops. Getting any drops. Like that. And it's so low level. Has to be better though. Yeah. 72. Does not feel like it's 72. In contrast. It's only 4 stars as well. I wonder if there's a 5-star. So it's common, uncommon, epic. No, this was epic, wasn't it? No, but it looks legendary. I think it was, yeah, it's epic. So it must be legendary as well. That's a 5th star. Common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary. Also have to buy more files sooner or later. The fact that it has an element type, I guess, is a little bit better. So that was the Tempest, which is good against the goblins. But yeah, 72 versus 19, surely just... Why am I losing? I'm gonna die. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I don't know. And the node system leveling up, sure. Having enemies level up, like, okay, so that was the reason we just died, because I forgot the fact that they upgrade at 10. So just like that, they go from doable to not. Can I just sell everything? Yeah. Also getting equipment to sell is nice. Anyway, so I guess we're on to goblins then. We're not quite making back our gold. Keep track of when you out-level enemies. I don't mind them scaling with you in terms of level, but becoming a new tiered enemy and just completely dropping off. You can use the experience potion. I don't even tell if we're doing that much with the goblins. It might be we want the Tempest prop. We do sizable damage with it. Every 3rd hit, it's a prop. But hitting a 5 with it, right? Is that really that fantastic? A 15 is good. I think if they halved all the HP total values and made combat, in that sense, 50% faster, it would be a lot better. They could halve XP values too. People would stay invested because of the drops more than anything. Does seem like how that does kind of drag on. almost one of them we can check. If you can soft lock yourself out of cards. You probably can't. Really feels like you kind of want 2 accounts going at a time as well. Right? Because you can do something idle like this and then set up something active, like foraging. Cooking is also still by far the best moneymaker. And the XP pot should be usable in combat. And down here, I stopped forgetting about it. Yeah, so you could have a really good draw, right? Then you hit the level change, and then all of a sudden the really good drop is actually really bad. The drop for the previous level, right? So in that sense, that's not really favorable. There's pros and cons to the node system. Overall, it's most likely just something to adjust to. Alright, got to hit 12. Just 8 more levels. So 15 you can go get a bow. Should speed up combat a little bit. You can open with your ranged weapon. I don't have to move. Setting up tactics as well would be a cool mechanic. Being able to swap into different weapons. Or just, you know, making it a bit more idle. I don't like that. Back to the level 18. Or is it till 18? It might be saying till 18. Anyway, let's go home. I have the immunity. And check out the guards. What happens with them? And if I can even beat one. Probably can't beat one straight away, so... sort of a waste. And I believe they're through here. Yeah. Yeah, so they are level 18. It's not going to go well. Let's see. Let's say weak to anything now. Sort of keeping up, ish. Just need a few bad rolls. Yeah, okay, so that's interesting. So I've locked myself out of ever getting the recruit card. That's interesting. And there's no way for me to do it because I've outleveled the node. Curious. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's just the bonus XP and the details. But that is very curious. I mean, because of the bonus XP, you might want to go around and hit everyone. Maybe. So what level are the birds now? The birds are 16, yes, so they're the thing we don't want to mess with. Goblins are still 6, thieves are still 4. It almost feels like whatever the go is, you just want to train on whatever the weakest enemy here is. Right? At any given time. Especially if they're red and they auto aggro. And that's probably why there's a ton of thieves here. I mean, in a sense, this is kind of passive, right? They'll auto aggro onto me. It's gonna really annoy me though. Missing out on the card. What are they weak to? It seems... No, because we got the frontal? It was a bad... Either way, we got the mace weapon of the birds. And that was good against the goblin. So it's not that they specifically drew up what they're weak against. I probably want to swap this last part. Anyway. Even though it's a downgrade in damage. It's fairly quick too. Despite this having such high stats, it doesn't translate at all. Like this isn't its max damage. It's just a number, it seems. It's kind of annoying. Again, full up. We'll look for another thief arrow again. That one definitely took its time to kill though. What levels do the thieves then become dangerous? 14. Another slight quality last week, I'd say. Your XP point can't run out during an activity. Granted, if you're, you know, do you even call it tick perfect? If you're optimal, it might never run out. In that sense. But it'd be nice for, like, combat, yeah? If you had X amount of time left on the potion, it didn't matter. If you're engaged in activity, the potion won't run out until the activity's done. That way you'll guarantee that last XP drop. Because for optimizing combat, it'll definitely get annoying. Missing it out. I want to... So I can't attack the one behind. It's kind of annoying. Yeah. And entity stacking also seems to be a problem. Where you can only interact with the top one. Then comparatively to RuneScape, when you right click and it brings up a list of everything that you can engage with. Nice to sort of be on the spawn point, though. I have to bail as soon as I hit 14, because I'll be too strong. We at 21. I don't know if it's really worth using the wealth token. We're definitely not making that much more than what we spent on it. Yeah, it doubles their gold drop? Silver drop? I want the item. Pro Knight only now, that's interesting. The question is, will it even be worth by the time I do the quest? I need to... I don't even have to look. Well, probably through the info menu. Like how much items scale. Because this is level 3. I'm starting putting in cooking. So this is level 17. So I'd assume this is a really good helmet. But technically this sword should still be super good because it is 72 versus 20 on the stats. Yeah, still only really equivalent. I need to look up a breakdown on stat values because they seem quite arbitrary in this. Alright. You're level 22 because I'm just attacking it, that's fine. A couple more. And I'm just always going to forget to use the XP pod for combat. The main thing is you start combat and you just, check out for 30 seconds. Don't even know if the XP pods are good. Well, they should be giving big XP drops, right? Does it tell you the value? I'm looking at the screen, but I can't really see. 115. So how much XP does that enemy drop? 238. So it is definitely worth having the potion active on enemies. The next one will spawn. This should be the level up. So all of a sudden they jump from level 4 to 22. Yeah, so it's definitely get the hell out of here. What is this? Ah, this must be the last, I assume. Ah, I keep forgetting to spend a knowledge point. That's fine. Alright, well, I guess I'm saving that. Everything else I'm sort of selling. I don't even know wwhat's better. Transfer Frost. It's only slight damage. So yeah, so this being 72, but it does the same damage. I shouldn't have come in here. Cool, we didn't get engaged. Perfect. Alright, well now it's back to goblins. I should use the Quartermaster spell. Just deposit all. Backpack. Oh, was that a limit on the inventory slots? Yeah, that's interesting. Back to the Grudgel. More damage. Ever so slightly. Goblin's still kicking her ass. Mainly because of the, I guess, the fact that they do fire. Quick drink of potion. Should look up whether or not it's correct to do level appropriate. I definitely can't find something between two. So we did deal with that level 18 guy. So ghouls would be the level appropriate thing. I might give it a go. I'm past trying to get the most out of this wealth potion. I do want to find where the goblin chiefs are. Hey, yeah, golden chiefs. Still weak to the same thing? Yeah. I think Sphere is still better. Quicker, and it has slightly higher damage, I think. Would be nice if they showed XP drops here. Right? There's plenty of room. You could just put a little hole here. 290. I think that makes Chiefs the best thing to do. Okay. I saw a lot of people actually training on carnivorous plants. Maybe it's always do level appropriate instead of lowest level. Long way to walk though. Frogman, no, there we are, carnivorous plants. We'll actually have to do the hair beast too. Eventually I'll be able to click here. There we go. Pretty weak too. Vulnerable to necromancy. What? How many types are there in the game? The normal, ice, earth, wind, fire, death. Fighting you is not good. 297. Not that much of an increase. And now, man, you pick up plants. Any left? Well, it seems like the thing to train on if everyone's training on it. I'll go to these two. Vulnerable to that, immune to, so fragile. I mean, I'll definitely get more experience. It's just, you know, how much of a gold. And if I can even find it effectively, it seems. $3.19. Decent amount of silver. Left ghouls. I feel like the ghouls are just going to kick my ass. I think the go would be carnivorous plants. Though it's also probably whatever weapon you have. Is there a vacant one anywhere? There we go. Vulnerable. Beautiful. We can use the spear. Seems like we're losing. Their attack rate is quicker, but it does hit a lot heavier. It doesn't have 2 free hits. I think it hit the max here anyway. Thank God. It drops rocky eels. That's interesting. Don't care. Alright, well, that was... Was that educational? Maybe I'll just train on the plants. Don't know. It seems, stat-wise, it's probably just best to train on whatever is lowest here, right? Currently active, unless you have the correct weapon. But again, unless you have the card, you lack the information to actually know that. So I'd assume I don't have the next thief or the next row. That the times will always stay the same. I don't like the fact that the plant is kind of beating us. I don't want 5 speed this close. I'm kind of feeling like just going back to the goblins. I died, so yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the goblins. Combat's a little weird. Feels a little weird. Even though we got a interesting Cryonite item, I'm gonna say we just sell everything. Equip it, apparently. Deposit is nice. A withdrawal would also be nice. I'm not gonna sort through. Just sell it all. Not even that much silver. We can grab our bow. Oh, he didn't want these 2 items. That's curious. Or maybe they're just not there as part of the sell-all. Anyway, let's learn how to use a bow, right? Done. Super effective. Why, that's locked behind something? Whatever reason. Oh, he gives you a recruit sword. Wait! I mean, it'd be awfully slow, but technically there's the infinite money. And I can't sell these 2 things. Just the game thinks they're really good, when they're really not. Alright, well, back to the goblins. Probably the goblin chieftains. I mean, overall, we have sort of made money. But we would have made more money if we didn't buy that potion. Because the majority of our money has come from selling the gear that's dropped. Not the actual gold that enemies are dropping. So the bow's only good if I can get initiative. Which after you fight 1 enemy in any area, you definitely can. That does seem like it will be better. Again, there's a tie. It's really not. Anyway, there's plenty of people down here, so we'll fight the ones up top. Doesn't seem like there's enough spawns. Give the question now. You know what? I'm gonna go back to just fighting whatever's in the weakest corner. I guess it really wants me to swap equipment. The damage is definitely dropping off. There goes the XP pot right as we finish the fight. That should actually be good. That's usually the right element type. Post a knowledge point to the louse? Must be. No, not really. Cool. You're in for a losing fight, unfortunately there, mate. Alright, now we can finally make use of the bow. I think I'd rather just club them. I mean, half the time we get one use, right, of the potion. And it's decent. But the other half the time it drops off before we actually finish the fight. So I don't think I'm going to bother wasting the XP pots anymore on combat. Once I get to 16, which is next level, then we have to go back to the cheat codes. Will probably be this goblin. Potato. Interesting. They drop equipment and they drop random, useless amounts of other items. And they are useless amounts. Oh, there's way too many people here. Oh no, there's plenty of goblins. What are you weak to? No, same thing. Right, it's still the club. Yeah, it's still the club. Oh, okay. That one's locked up, I guess. It seems like combat for everyone takes around the same time, regardless of level. Even if you're at the top end of the node scaling, you're still spending the exact same amount of time. Which sort of means there's no incentive, but there's no feeling, right, you get for being able to go back to earlier content and just wreck it. You'll never get that feeling. That would have been my goblin. Oh. And then after this, we go back to the beef. No. Weirdly, the hair beasts out level quicker than the goblin, so we're actually here for quite a while. But then we also unlock the passive. Tempting. That because there's an extra spot for them. Right, that's why that's only half an hour. Must be. And ice might end up being good somewhere. Just lower stats overall. Or stats and fire, which is what we want. Is that total level? Oh, 77. Oh, it came so quickly. Meanwhile, this, not so much. We'll go till we get the next knowledge point right, because I know this. I can send it to you loud for the day. Ooh. One more, I think. Get the knowledge point. It's starting to drop a decent amount. Once we get to them dropping one whole silver, then I think the potion will start to be a bit more worthwhile. Definitely need to get to the point of being able to make it myself. It'd be nice if I would have understood if there was any incentive to go after other enemies. Actually, the card system goes with food as well. I will never be able to get... Well, no, because I can buy the different heals. Actually, I can make all the lesser versions. Combat use. Yeah, I can never go buy the guard recruit. Once. Anyway. Unlock the louse. Done. We can go do them for passive experience. Worst fire. How long left do we actually have? 5 minutes. I might as well do the 5 minutes, right? More combat. So this is cumulative. It's always 1 point. It always costs 1 point to unlock something. No, how does that make sense? It jumps from 72 to 76. You can't stack knowledge points, so it can't be this requires 2 knowledge points to unlock. It has to be you must have spent this amount of knowledge points in. I wonder if it counts how many knowledge points you put experience in. That might be the case. What, 6 more points in? Maybe hit level 18. That'd be nice. I'll probably go pick up the bird so we can get the card. Got the levels up again. Where is the next bird button? Not till 41. Interesting. So we won't quite get to 18, I think. Or maybe, depending on how much bonus experience you get from the first version. Ooh, maybe we're lucky and we can get one more. Need a new weapon, feels like. I'm kind of full up on inventory selection. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with another one in 40 seconds. Take on a pro though. Are you weak to? Weak to cross, so the halberd actually does good work here. A little slow. Ooh, might be a little close. Might be completely fine, or might even die. Beautiful. So just always stick with the enemy that's weakest. Because if you don't have appropriate gear, it definitely feels like you can't bother. I guess the rarity really improves it a lot. There's 6 levels difference between those. Anyway, that little... is there a setting for me to be able to just sell high rarity gear? Guess not. Either way, we've made a decent chunk of change again. What do I want to do? I want to drop off potions, yeah. Drop off all the potions. Yep. Because I assume doing the passive activities will still generate items and will still fill up your inventory. I think the last was... I can't go through the thieves either, they'll kill me. Where was it? Oh, right there. The wiki rate for Laos was 0.9. Oh, actually, I can go straight up. Per hour, meaning that in the 24 hours, if you were to fully AFK, you'd get 1 inventory worth. And then this is the passive for melee combat as well. What? Alright. So, 3 hours to get 20, 17, to 35, 40 levels, 3 hours. Ooh. The passive activities continues after logout. If I don't click stop, I just click logout, even though that looks like the logout symbol. Interesting. Can I just click away? No. Ah, okay. I assume once this is full, we get 1 louse. They do stack, but maybe the completed product doesn't stack. I'll even watch it for a little bit and see. So that should be now 0.1. And we're getting XP, that's what matters. We can sell the louse. So I think they're used for craft. Well, they're most likely used for alchemy. Alright, well, I think that'll be fine then. Unlock 1 passive activity, god. Ooh, I was really hoping to get everything to 20. Right, so then we could do all the quests in Hopeport, and then unlock Forest, to get everything 20 again, do the quests, so forth and so on. And the main quests, I know the side quests have a heftier level requirement than this, but, oh well. We'll leave it there. So,